Here's how we're going to create the life of our dreams in 2024. We're going to be going into everything from physical appearance, health and fitness, mental glow up, career, finances, all of that good stuff. These are some of the tips and secrets that personally helped me to buy my first flat at 22 years old in London, manifest the career of my dreams, and become the healthiest and happiest version of myself and more. And now that I'm back on YouTube, we are not gatekeeping these secrets, so I'm so excited for today's video and to share all of these things with you. Before we get started with everything though, if you're new to my channel, my name is Derin, and I would love if you could hit the subscribe button down below. I've been making videos on YouTube for a very long time, but I finally just returned after what feels like the longest break ever, and I'm now going to be creating videos about self-development, empowerment, wellness, all the things that I get up to in my career as a presenter as well. So if you're interested in any of those things, I'd love if you could hit the subscribe button down below. And also, whilst we're here guys, I'd really appreciate if you guys could all give this video a thumbs up to help my channel out. As I said, we've just come back after a long time, so we need to get the algorithm going again. Anyways, now we've got all of that out of the way, let's get into today's video. In this video, I'm going to be covering everything that is going to help us glow up in 2024. These are some of the tips that I'm personally implementing in my life this year, but as I said at the start of the video, are tips that I've been following for a couple of years now and have helped me achieve so many different things. So let's start off with the first topic, which is health and fitness. So first things first, we are going to be healthy queens in 2024. I am so passionate about health and fitness, and especially if you're undergoing a glow up transformation, I would honestly start off here because I think it is the premise of a lot of these other stuff. The reason why I say this is because being healthy, looking after your body and exercising is something which is going to literally nourish you from the inside out. And I personally have found through exercise that my mindset became so much stronger and so much more resilient because I was proving to myself day in, day out by going to the gym and doing these hard workouts that I am capable of achieving anything that I set my mind to. So yeah, tip number one on how we can glow up in 2024 is to focus on our health and fitness. And one thing that still blows my mind to this day is how complicated everyone online makes this, and there's obviously so many different trends and workouts and Pilates and all of these things that we're seeing that we're like, which one do I pick? Which one do I do? Which one is going to give me results? And as someone who has honestly tried and tested all of them, what I'm going to recommend to you is to choose a workout or an exercise or an activity which you love and can stay consistent to. And that is going to look completely different for everyone. If you're watching this and you're like, okay, I don't actually know which exercise I enjoy, I would really encourage you to do a fun challenge this month of trying out as many different forms of exercise or workout classes just to explore and see what you're vibing with. I personally did this at the start of my journey, and I used an app called ClassPass. I don't know if you guys already know about it, but it's basically an app that allows you to do workout classes all over, I think literally now like all over the world, but I'm London based and there are hundreds of different classes on there, and through that I was able to try everything from Barry's bootcamp to spinning, Pilates, yoga, all of that fun stuff without actually having to commit to a membership. So this is a really fun little life hack for anyone that wants to try things out without breaking the bank. I also have like a ClassPass referral code, so I'll put that in the description box for you guys to check out. If you don't have ClassPass available to you, other things that you can easily do of course are like YouTube workouts, Instagram workouts, and my favorite, which is honestly like the easiest to implement, walking. It's literally like the cheapest, easiest thing to integrate into your routine, whether that's choosing to walk to an appointment rather than getting the bus or tube, or literally just taking a walk during your lunch break. It's so easy to get steps in throughout the day, and it's just such an easy way for you to be moving daily and getting your exercise in. I know everyone online says 10,000 steps, but obviously if you're someone that's not currently walking, I would encourage you to just work your way up, maybe starting with 5,000 and then going to 7,000, 10,000. But yeah, the point is implementing exercise and fitness into your life will just do so many wonders, both physically but really most importantly mentally. And also on top of all of the mindset things it's doing, it's also giving you endorphins, which is just so important in operating on a high frequency and yeah, attracting all of these different things into your life. Next thing we're going to talk about is what we're putting into our bodies with food. Linking with this, we're trying to be the happiest, healthiest versions of ourselves, and I hate to say it because it's so cliche, but we really are what we eat. So 2024 is the year that I'd really encourage you all to just examine the things that we're putting into our bodies. So besties, this is the year that we're saying goodbye to Deliveroo, goodbye to Uber Eats, and hello to meal prepping. When I tell you meal prepping has literally changed the game with my eating. I can't even get over it. I feel like most of us watching this video were either at school or we're working, and as we know, schedules can get busy, and the last thing we want to do in the middle of the day with deadlines or work piling up is go and spend an hour in the kitchen. So I would really encourage meal prepping if it's something that you're not already doing. I just buy these bowls on Amazon, again I'll link them down below, and just spend a couple of days in the week when I have a bit more of a free schedule to basically cook all of my favorite meals, package them up and put them in the fridge and freezer, so that on the days where I'm super busy with work, rather than me, you know, being lazy and cooking something which maybe isn't the healthiest, or perhaps even like ordering that in, I can just go to my fridge or freezer and have delicious healthy food that are going to help me to feel good, stay energized throughout the day, and also help me to achieve my health and fitness goals. For people that are like, okay, but Derin, I don't actually know how to cook or don't know the kind of meals that they'd want to cook, I'd really encourage you to use things like Pinterest or TikTok or YouTube to explore different recipes that you can create which are fun, healthy and delicious. Most importantly, one trap that I would always get into with healthy eating is that I thought it meant that I just had to have like raw boiled eggs and like broccoli and like just all this food that was not giving. But yeah, in my free time I now just go onto Pinterest and see all the different recipes and get creative with it, and this way meal prepping is something which becomes fun every week to do. You can switch out recipes rather than it being just like this monotonous thing that you have to do every week. And finally, for the besties who actually don't know how to cook, which was me literally a year ago, LOL, I would encourage you to check out the meal prep boxes that exist. Sadly, no one's sponsoring me in today's video because I would talk about it a little bit more, but there is a big brand that does a meal prep box and I absolutely love them. So I really encourage you to try out that. Again, I will see if I can link down below any codes for you to get free boxes or discounts, because that helps me learn how to cook and prepare things, and then from there I was able to like explore my own recipes from Pinterest, etc, etc. Next thing we're going to talk about is career, and 2024 for me, guys, and it's the energy I want to send to all of you, is the year of going after what you want. Okay, I think that social media has now proven that you can do whatever your heart's desire and also be successful and earn a living from it. So this is the year that I would really encourage you guys to take that thing that you're passionate about and put it into action. I'm going to use myself as an example here because I had always grown up watching YouTube and absolutely loved it, so much so that I would record my own like haul videos and send it to my friends, until one day one of my friends like almost dared me to start a YouTube channel. And I truly think that without that kick from someone else, I wouldn't have started my channel and wouldn't have the career that I'm in today, wouldn't be doing anything in this field. I was literally meant to do finance and banking. So I'm going to be that person to you guys, encouraging you to do that thing that you're passionate about and not having any expectation, just doing it and enjoying the process. Because truly, from my experience, I've learned that when you are just in that space of enjoying it, you're passionate about it, you're putting your genuine energy and excitement and enthusiasm into it, that's when the best things happen. So yeah, if you've been contemplating doing something this year, launching something this year, this is the kick in your behind from me to say, go and do it, bestie. You've got this. You truly have no idea where it may take you until you start. I'm just such a big believer in at least starting and giving it a go. If in the process you find that it's not for you or that you didn't enjoy it as much as you thought you would, you can leave it, but you'd never know until you start. So 2024 is the year of starting things, besties, and also not being afraid to put yourself out there and share the different idea with people, whether you're in a conversation or you're in a meeting, or of course to obviously market that online through social media on like YouTube and Instagram. Let people know what you're up to, because it truly just takes the right audience, the right person watching for things to completely snowball and explode. And for anyone who is perhaps thinking what other people are gonna think, or they're worrying about what the response from their friends might be, no. 2024, we are not caring about what other people think. Let's erase them from the equation in this matter and just focus on yourself and know that you owe it to yourself to be doing something that you enjoy and that you're passionate about. So 2024 is the year that we're going to be doing that, okay, honeys? I believe in you. I'd love to know in the comments down below one thing that you're thinking of doing this year. The next thing that we're going to be doing to glow up in 2024 is focusing on our skincare. Now, you guys know that I love my skincare. I'm so passionate about it, and I'm going to be doing a skincare routine very soon. But until then, I just wanted to share a couple of quick tips. Number one, 2024 is the year that we are wearing SPF, and I don't just mean on a day where it's sunny, I mean wearing SPF every day. And the reason why I say to wear it every day is because UV rays are very sneaky, and you can go outside one day and it's actually grey and not sunny, but the UV rays are actually very high. So by wearing SPF every day, it's going to be protecting your skin, it's going to be keeping it youthful, preventing wrinkles, all of that good stuff. So if you don't already wear SPF every day, that is an easy goal that we can implement for this year. I'll link down below the one that I use. Final thing I really wanted to say on this is to find products that work for you. Going back to what I was saying with the exercise trend, there are a lot of things and there's a lot of information out there which, if you're not being intuitive to yourself, it is very easy to get lost in. Learn what skin type you have first and foremost, and then off the back of that, try and find creators and content who have that skin type, see what they're doing, see how that works for you once you try it out, but ultimately find the products that work for you and don't force something just because it's working for everyone else, okay? There we go. This is a thread that we're going to be carrying on into our physical appearance. I truly believe 2024 is the year of us showing up authentically as ourselves. I am someone, if you follow me on my Instagram, you will see that I do not really follow trends. And I say this because, number one, I like money, okay, and I like to keep my money, and I personally just saw right through trends very early on in life when I was like, hold on a second, if you actually follow trends, you are spending a lot of money unnecessarily and buying things that you can only wear for like 1 or 2 months and then it's over, and it's obviously not very sustainable. So I personally think 2024 is the year of ditching trends, okay, and instead focusing on developing personal style. There's a famous quote from Coco Chanel that says, "A fashion changes but style endures," and honestly I feel like this encompasses everything. So easy ways that you can find your personal style and build sort of that capsule wardrobe that everyone is talking about is for you to get inspired. And so for me, I'm so grateful to be living in London where there are a lot of cool outfits and a lot of cool people around. So every time I'm out and about, I'm literally just people watching and picking up the things that I'm gravitating towards and the things that I like, then trying those things on when I next go shopping to see how I like it with me. Another thing that I found really helpful is finding the silhouettes and the shapes that work for me and my body type. This is literally such a game changer and allows me to easily shop for pieces that I know are gonna flatter me and look nice on me. So yeah, I would just encourage you to really enjoy this process, get creative with it, and before you know it, with this mindset, as opposed to like, oh, what's the most trendy thing at the moment, you'll end up having a wardrobe that serves you, that is so easy to style. And for all of those pieces that are in your wardrobe currently that are lingering and aren't serving you, the best part is that you can actually sell them on Depop or Vinted and basically use that money that you're getting to fund your new wardrobe. So it's like a win-win situation. But yeah, locking down your signature look and finding pieces that make you feel like you will allow you to become so much more confident and allow you to hold yourself up high when you're entering those meetings or in those spaces, and those things are so powerful in allowing you to accomplish all of the different goals that you have. Next thing we're going to talk about is finances, and I feel like 2024 is going to be the year of saving. The one savings tip that I have for you guys, which is what helped me to buy my flat at 22 years old and just allow me to like buy the things that I want, is you simply cannot see the money that you are earning. Okay, let me explain. By this I mean literally, guys, the moment you get paid, you must simply transfer whatever amount it is that you're planning to save, whatever percentage of your salary you want to save, into a savings account that you do not have access to. This is what's helped me to actually save money and accumulate money fairly quickly, because what I see a lot of people do, and what I used to do myself, is have a savings account that you can just go into and transfer money when you want to buy something and you've decided to treat yourself. No. What I think this technique allows you to do is to guarantee that you are actually saving that money each month. When I was saving for my flat, I personally didn't even trust myself to have an account that I could access like every 30 days, which is what I know a lot of banks do. So I actually had to have my dad set up an account and send it to him because I knew he wouldn't give me the money back. But I'd really encourage you to have this system if you're trying to save for something big this year or in the future. But yeah, love this technique and it's personally worked really well for me. The second thing I want to talk about with finances is, while saving is obviously important in like having the dollar and being able to buy things, blah 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 blah, I actually like to focus my energy on how I can make money. I think this mindset is what's really brought me the most benefits and results in life with regards to finances, because rather than me like try and find all the areas that I can like cut down in my life, I focus on all the different ways that I can like increase my income and earn more money. And this is again going to be so different for everyone depending on what you're doing. But one of the easiest things that you can do, especially if you're at school, as I spoke about earlier, if you've got things lying around that you're not wearing anymore, sell them on like Depop and Vinted. If you have a bit of extra time on the side, maybe consider picking up a part-time job. Again, I know quite a few of my friends when we were studying would be doing like hospitality jobs that paid them quite well, doing stuff at like stadiums or concerts, basically like these one-day temp jobs that would just help them to make more money. I actually did this myself for a period. I did it at Harrods, which was fun and fresh. Sorry, I just got a flashback of when I met a rapper at Harrods and all the crazy things that happened afterwards. Anyways, temp jobs are really great. And then yeah, for the girlies that do have a bit of extra time on your hands, going back to the side hustle point, it's a perfect opportunity for you to focus on that and see different ways that you can monetize it perhaps. Content creation is such a great way to make money as well. If you're passionate about something, post about it on TikTok or on Instagram and YouTube and see where that can lead you. But yeah, I feel like if you can strike up a good balance between saving and also increasing income, financial abundance, perfect match made in heaven. And finally, we are going on to the topic of self-development, which is something that I'm so passionate about, because truly our mindset and our beliefs is what shapes our reality, and without a solid base there, everything else is kind of a bit irrelevant. So 2024, I'd say, is the year that we focus on ourselves and developing ourselves and doing that inner work to become the best versions of ourselves from the inside out. And how this is going to manifest, again, is different for everyone depending on how you consume things. But I'd say if you're someone that likes reading, this is the year of perhaps picking up some more self-development books as opposed to fiction. If you're someone who likes watching things online, like myself, this is the year that we're going to be switching out a bit more of our reality shows and entertainment shows, which we love, to podcasts and audiobooks. Literally, there are so many different mediums that we can consume to develop ourselves, and I just encourage this so much because I really do believe it's the root of everything. As you guys know, I'm personally also a Christian, so I'm going to be spending this year reading as much of the Bible as possible as well, because for me, that's my personal foundation with my belief system. But whatever you believe, I'd really encourage you to just try and consume more of it. If you can, get into a habit of just doing 10 minutes a day, and I promise you, your mindset will completely evolve. So yeah, that's the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope that you're able to pick up some things from this video which will help you along your journey and with everything in 2024. If you guys did enjoy watching this video, I'd love it if you could let me know by hitting the thumbs up button and leaving a comment down below. I plan to make so many more videos like this year, and I want to go into more details as well. So if there are any things that you'd like me to expand on, let me know in the comments down below, whether that's wanting to see a skincare routine from me, or if you want me to go more into careers or finance, any of that good stuff, let me know and I shall deliver, okay? If you're not following me on Instagram already, my Instagram is @derinadetosoye, and yeah, I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you guys!